So I'm here on what? So I think day 120. I realized I messed up the days, so it's like day 124. After my long saga, I'm here in the Blue Ridge Summit post office, and these are my new Merrills, which I am so unbelievably happy to see. And these are my old Merrills, which I wanted to take a tribute picture to. They have served me very well, coming all the way from Hanover to here. So I made it from Hanover, New Hampshire to here, and these, they did get, they are really falling apart. I just want to show you them wear on them really quick. These are strong shoes. People say Merrills fall apart easily. These did not fall apart easily, but it was mostly just the hassle of waiting on them. The toe cap came off here, you can see that, and the waterproofing's kind of gone, but I do like these shoes a lot. So, new shoes. So I came in yesterday to PA 16. I'm fighting with Marathon Man because he wants to do. He will probably successfully complete the 4th challenge. I may or may not. I'm gonna try. But stayed at the Days Inn last night in Waynesboro. Sort of hiked down there. Got a ride from an interesting gentleman who is a Korean War vet in his 80s, who likes to tell really long stories. But we're here. Came back this morning to Blue Ridge Summit because I got my shoes, my new Merrill shoes. Oh, I'm so happy to have these. They're also a half size larger, and so far, I mean, it feels great. Like, they feel the same way the broken-in shoes felt. Like, they don't feel bigger. When I put them on, I thought that they were basically just the same size shoe. But they're just so much more comfortable. Like, the sole hasn't collapsed on them. These shoes were great. I like the Merrills. I like Merrill Moabs. Those I had a lot more experience with. But these, originally I got these because I was going to go to Russia back in March. But and then my plan when I was through hiking was I was going to wear a pair of boots and hopefully get at least down through Harper's Ferry with the boots, and then switch over to these because they're a new pair of Gore-Tex shoes, a little lighter for Virginia and the southern states. But what ended up happening, the boots I had were so terrible, they hurt my feet so horridly that I got these in Hanover. And I wore a pair of Tevas for 140 miles up in Maine because the boots just were horrid. But these I like a lot. I really like they're very firm. Some people don't like how firm they are. I like that because it gives me more of a feel of a boot. And I actually threw away my other pair. The issue I had started to have was the waterproofing had kind of gone away, which happens. And here in the toe cap, this had totally separated off one of the shoes, and I was starting to get separation right in the toe. A lot of this knob here, that your main shock absorber for your toes, had gotten. I mean, I was hitting so many rocks in PA that chunks of this were coming off. So it was very painful to walk in them at that point. It was also a function of being in Pennsylvania. But they held up really well. Hanover to here, I had broken them in, but I don't think I'd walked more than 30 or 40 miles in them. Hadn't done any significant trail hiking when I got them in Hanover. But really glad to have them. I like them a lot. You can cinch. There's a cinch here, which is great when you're going downhill. You can tie them a little tighter, so your toes don't slide up, don't ride up, which happens in most of the other shoes I've had. Like them a lot. So I'm not going to get into what Merrill gave me because if somebody else, they have a great warranty program. If somebody else has the issues that I have, you should definitely talk to the people there and be polite, because they can be very accommodating, and they definitely did me right by getting me these. So they went out of their way to get them here, and they did. I finally got them. So I got my new shoes. But anyway, so the Marathon Man, I have no doubt he'll finish this 45-mile hike. I might. I hope I do. If I don't, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to try to do it. It'll definitely help my itinerary, my schedule. But anyway, so it's like about 2 o'clock here in Blue Ridge Summit. Gonna head back to the trail and do the 2 miles up to Penmar, or to the Mason-Dixon line, which Penmar is actually, I believe, in Maryland. But the Mason-Dixon line is in PA, so gonna go up there and sort of hunker down, take a nap on the side of the trail until midnight, then hike out at midnight. And it's gonna rain tonight too. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Oh, I know it's gonna be so much fun. But until then, I have the sunshine, and the library here in Blue Ridge Summit opens on Monday. It opens at 3 p.m. So we're gonna go in there and hopefully get to use the computer and Wi-Fi. And I've got my food drop coming to Harper's Ferry. I have but after tonight I shouldn't have any more dinners left. I just have some breakfast bars, a Carnation instant breakfast, some chia seeds, and maybe 5 Snickers, 5-hour energy. This I'm gonna eat tonight. I'm gonna eat both of my dinners tonight. Eat the breakfast bars, 5-hour energy, and just eat some Snickers during the day. And hopefully that will be enough fuel to keep me going. I mean, I've got a goo shot too, so I'm just gonna try my best. I mean, I've kind of painted myself into a corner because if I do fail out, I'm not gonna have any food. So we'll see. So, you know, I'll be doing another video when I hit the trail. And I was saying this in the post office, but I did a calculation of my days, and I'm gonna have to go back through my videos and renumber the days on them because they're off by, I think, 1 or 2. So look on that. So we're still here in the lovely town of Blue Ridge Summit. This is actually near the library. There's more stuff down by the highway. Library right here, church over there. This is, I guess, the first library in Blue Ridge Summit. I guess this is kind of an old structure. Must have moved it here. It's quite a small edifice. But that was, I guess, the first library here. And the present library appears to be, it's got a nice little cupola there. Appears to be in an old depot. But there is still a train track there, so I guess the passenger service started to wane. They turned it into a library. So as you can see, I don't have a lot to do here in Blue Ridge Summit, waiting for the library to open and darkness to fall so I can get ready for my insane 45-mile hike to Virginia. Woo! So today we were up at the Blue Ridge Summit, stopped at a really nice tavern there, had a great burger. I had a great burger. Marathon Man had a good sandwich. Drank some beers with some locals. They were really friendly, got to talking to them, and we got a ride back to the trailhead. So going up to close to the Mason-Dixon to get ready for the 4-state challenge. So this is a really avant-garde piece, just sitting here in the woods near Penmar, getting ready to try this insane 4-state in one day, one midnight to midnight walk. So I'm just doing the Appalachian Trail at night.
Alright, so basically here's the deal.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's so sitting here, this is the Mason-Dixon line here. That's my light on. This is the marker. This is rock. This is the journal here. We're just signing in. Gonna come back for the multi-state challenge. So, woo! Not a lot here. This is a sort of post box. So you can put your mail there. Nice little flat spot where you could sit and have a beverage if it was you were so inclined. So, getting ready to do the 4-state challenge, and I'm already getting a good feeling that Maryland is really hip to this night hiking thing. No trespassing after dark. And this is on the AT. Is this the AT? Is this really the AT? I think it is. So in Maryland, you got to be careful about night hiking. So we're here in Penmar Park over the Mason-Dixon. Gonna go back to we're only like a point 3 or 4 from the Mason-Dixon line. So Appalachian Trail 1080 north to Katahdin, Appalachian Trail south to Georgia 920. Oh boy, I like that.